I'm your host, Demetrius Andre. Whenever I'm done having a tremendous day working out and I need to get a deep sleep, I go to ZMA. And what this does is put you in a deep sleep, relaxation, and it's going to give you fast recovery at night.
As Premier Boxing Champions presents the continuation of our press conference, and at this time we are very excited to discuss our upcoming pay-per-view event and showdown in the welterweight division with eight division world champion Manny Pacquiao against the undefeated WBA super champion Keith one-time Thurman. Once again, this event taking place on Saturday, July the 20th at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. This event, of course, on PBC Fox Sports pay-per-view. And at this time, if you would oblige me, we know so much about these fighters, but if I could provide a little perspective on this fight. If I could have your attention, please. There's no question that Manny Pacquiao is a living legend and a surefire Hall of Famer. His resume is a who's who in the top of boxing. For the past 15 years, he's been involved in all mega fights in a career that has spanned more than 24 years. Anytime he fights, it's must-see TV and it's great action. Pacquiao's life and career is all about overcoming odds, and it's all about seeking out tremendous challenges. This fight against Thurman is no exception. It represents the essence of Manny Pacquiao. Now, Thurman is by far the most dangerous fighter that Manny has fought since he fought Floyd Mayweather Jr. Thurman is 10 years younger than Pacquiao. He's strong, he's fast, he's a power puncher, and clearly one of the most dangerous fighters in the welterweight division. He's a consummate boxer. Thurman is the longest reigning current welterweight world champion, and he steps into the ring with the opportunity to reclaim his status as the best boxer at 147 pounds. This fight is about a legend continuing to add to his legacy with a victory over a young champion who is looking to maintain supremacy in boxing's hottest division. At this time, we ask you to direct your attention to the screen as we meet the fighters, and we begin with the Super WBA World Champion holder.
Keith one-time Thurman.
I know he's going to put his best foot forward. I look forward to the challenge.
Thurman throwing with bad intentions early. Thurman ready to end the fight.
Thurman is dangerous. He's coming out fearless.
I look forward to reminding the boxing world who Keith one-time Thurman is.
Oh, but there's a sweeping left hook by Thurman.
It's not an easy fight for Pacquiao.
Thurman coming back with fireworks.
Wherever Manny Pacquiao wants it, I'd fight him in the Philippines if I had to, baby.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is with a tremendous record of 29 wins, no losses, 22 wins coming by way of knockout from Clearwater, Florida. He'll making his 6th world title appearance. Please welcome the acclaimed and hard-hitting, undefeated Super WBA welterweight champion of the world, Keith one-time Thurman. gentlemen, we take a closer look at a living legend of boxing. Future Hall of Famer, Manny.
Pacquiao is beginning to establish his rhythm. Double jab, left hand by Pacquiao, landing these bombs. There's the sharp kick that lands for Pac-Man. This is a massive attack. He got one with that left. Pacquiao lands with the hook.
I really don't believe that my career is over. I prove it again at the age of 40.
And with a record of 61 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws, he has 39 wins coming by way of knockout. The senator from the Sarangani province in the Philippines, the renowned regular WBA welterweight world champion and boxing's legendary only 8-division world champion. Here is the one and only Senator Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Well, this epic fight and showdown is taking place at one of the all-time great arenas in boxing, the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are so proud to be there. It is the place of so many historic fights, and this one deserves to be in the best. Joining us at this time, I'd like to introduce, to say a few words to us from the MGM, the president of Las Vegas Live Entertainment and Sports. Please welcome Richard Sturm.
Thank you. Good afternoon to the media and all fight fans watching today's event live around the world. I'd like to welcome back Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman, 2 of the sport's best fighters, to Las Vegas and the MGM Grand. Manny returns to the ring following his convincing win in January, while Keith will be fighting in Las Vegas for the first time in more than 4 years and looks to remain undefeated. I'd like to give a special thanks to Al Heyman, Leonard Ellerby, and Mayweather Promotions, Tom Brown and TGB Promotions, Team Pacquiao, Team Thurman, and Mark Silverman and Bill Wagner, and everyone at Fox Sports, as well as Bob Bennett of the Nevada State Athletic Commission. We're truly excited to be hosting this sensational event at the MGM Grand and look forward to seeing everybody in July. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. We're so happy to be back at the MGM Grand, and certainly a tremendous host there. We'll all enjoy ourselves and be in one of the finest arenas in the world. I want to bring to your attention that tickets are available online at AXS.com. They're available right now. They're also available by phone or in person at any MGM Resorts International box office. Well, we spoke earlier of our Fox PBC Fight Night tremendous success, and boy, did they have a tremendous success with a wildly successful first pay-per-view foray, Spence versus Garcia. This will be Fox Sports' second pay-per-view foray, and it's going to be a great one. To hear more about it, please welcome the Executive Vice President of Programming, Research, and Content Strategy from Fox Sports, Bill Winger.
Thank you, Jimmy. Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman. Now, to me, that has a nice ring to it. A living legend against a legend in the making. Fox Sports and the PBC are thrilled to deliver an unprecedented night of boxing on July 20th at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. IBF champion Caleb Plant battles Mike Lee on the Fox Network and Fox Deportes, leading into Pacquiao Thurman on pay-per-view. Manny is one of boxing's biggest stars and a true living legend. Keith "One-Time" Thurman is an undefeated world champion and a huge ratings draw. In fact, his last fight on Fox back in January delivered 3 million people. We're excited to bring viewers inside the ropes and up close to the action on fight night, along with producing extensive behind-the-scenes preview programming that will air across the Fox networks. So we wish the Senator and One-Time the best of luck, and here's to a great show. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. We also want to bring to your attention, this is for the WBA World Title. We recognize that the president of the WBA, Gilberto Jesus Mendoza, is fully supportive of this fight and told us so yesterday in New York. He, the WBA, and along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, will make certain that we are in good hands for this epic fight. Before I introduce Keith "One-Time" Thurman, I do want to recognize, not with us here today, but certainly has always played a vital role in preparing Keith for his biggest fights, Dan Birmingham, and certainly he will be involved heavily for this huge challenge and important fight for Keith Thurman. More about Keith at this time as I bring him to the microphone. The former unified welterweight world champion, having captured the WBC title from Danny Garcia in 2017. In one of 2016's very best fights, he defeated a victory over the current WBC world champion, Sean Porter. He recently returned from an injury layoff, and in January, he defeated Josecito Lopez to retain his title. His record, once again, 29-0 with 22 knockouts. Unbeaten 30-year-old from Clearwater, Florida. At this time, please welcome to the microphone the Super WBA welterweight world champion, Keith "One-Time" Thurman.
What up, LA? What up, everybody? It's your boy One-Time. We here. We got Manny in the building. Oh, it's going to be exciting, baby. It's going to be exciting. You know, I know we got lots of fans out here in LA that are going to be coming out to Vegas, man. I want to say right now, you know, thank you for all your love and support. You know, it's a blessing to be on this stage, to have a fight of this magnitude. You know, a little background. You know, I've been in this game for 23 years, man. This is just a dream come true. I'm an All-American fighter, All-American champion, and come July 20th, I'm going to stay champion. You know, Manny is just a world-class fighter. He's a gentleman in the ring, out of the ring. I look forward to trading punches with the man and the living legend and the Senator and any other title that's been given to him. But one thing's for sure, he's not walking away with my title. Believe that, okay? He's not walking away, sweetheart. Believe that, okay? You know, this little bunny rabbit, the way he hops around in the ring, I'm not going to lose to no bunny rabbit. Believe that, okay? You know, so, hey, man, look, you know, he's not Tupac, but he does a little hip hop, if you feel me, you know? You know, he ain't Tupac, but he does do a little hip hop. He's going to hip hop, and you don't stop until he gets dropped. You feel me? So, I mean, I love it, man. This is just going to be a great fight, exciting fight. Honestly, just as a Manny Pacquiao fan, this is one of the best Manny Pacquiao fights in a long time. Adrian Broner, there was nothing exciting there. You watched the fight, it wasn't exciting, okay? Pacquiao is the one that made it exciting, but you best believe that I'm going to bring it. And one thing that didn't happen that night is he did not get punched. He did not get reminded what it feels like to be up against real champions. Okay, I'm the youngest, I'm the strongest, I'm the fastest, I'm the hungriest fighter he's ever been in the ring with, man. July 20th, it's the Keith Thurman Show. Thank you for coming out.
Very nice.
still the senator. That's what they're going to say about him. And he's still the senator.
So members of Team Pacquiao who are with us here today, not necessarily sitting up here with us, but his renowned attorney, Tom Falgui, is joining us. We also want to recognize Manny's strength and conditioning trainer, Justin Fortune. We also, yes. Want to recognize Manny's popular trainer, Buboy Fernandez. And now to share a few words with us, a renowned trainer of Manny Pacquiao and many other great champions for many, many years. He's been a multiple-time trainer of the year, and boy, has he deserved it. Please welcome to the microphone, Freddie Roach.
Thank you, and the thing is, the best guy to work with in the world is Manny Pacquiao. His work ethic's unbelievable. We got Keith Thurman in front of us for this fight, and who's studying a lot of what tapes on him and so forth, and we're going to come up with a great game plan, and we're going to destroy you. Sorry.
And now it's time to hear from the senator himself. With a boxing record of 61 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws, he has 39 wins coming by way of knockout. Remarkably, he has defeated 7 current or future Hall of Famers. He's a fighting senator from the Sarangani province in the Philippines. Now, he recently defeated Adrian Broner, as Keith Thurman told us. This was in January. He's been named a 3-time Fighter of the Year, Boxing Writers Association Fighter of the Decade. He's boxing's only 8-division world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank God for this beautiful day, wonderful day that He has provided us, and to all the sponsors, especially Al Heyman and MGM for hosting this big event on July 28th. All I can say is most of my opponent, they can easily say something before the fight. I mean, that's usually what I heard from them, that I'm easy opponent, I'm easy to beat. But the thing is, when we get to the ring, it changes. It will change the way it is. And that's the thing. But really, I'm hoping I choose Keith Thurman because he's an aggressive fighter. He's undefeated, and I believe that we can give a good fight to the fans. That's my first concern. I want to make the fans happy on that night, and I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a lot of action in the ring. Especially, he said he's young. Let's say also who's young in the ring on the July 20th. I mean, I'm a kind of fighter that I don't see a lot of trash talk before the fight, but let my punches, my fists say anything in the ring. And before I end this, of course, we will work hard. We train hard for this fight. We were not gonna take him lightly or underestimate him. He's undefeated. He's a champion. So I think I have to. In fact, I'm so thankful of what he said because it gives me more motivation, determination to focus more and to prove that at age of 40, I feel like 29. But this is fun. This is fun. I'm enjoying it. Do you think that I'm 40 years old, I'm not enjoying it? I'm enjoying the way I'm excited. In fact, I'm excited to go back to the Philippines and go straight to the gym and training and focus my training, focus for the fight. And I just want to make sure that the fans will not be disappointed on that night. And before I end, I just give you this passage of verses in the Bible. This in Jeremiah 9, verse 23, 24, it says, this is what the Lord says, let not the wise boast about their wisdom, or the strong boast about their strength, or the rich boast about their riches. But let the one who boast about this, that they have the understanding to know me, that I am the Lord who exercises kindness, justice, and righteousness on earth. For in this I delight, declares the Lord. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Thank you to the always inspiring Manny Pacquiao. And now we lead to our Q&A session. Once again, my pleasure to hand the microphone duties over to the respected Fox Sports reporter Heidi Androl.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. Thank you to all the members of the media for joining us here today, and of course, all of you fight fans watching around the world on our live streams. You didn't come here to hear me talk, so I'm going to get right into it. Manny, the last time I saw you, we were in the ring at Dallas Cowboys Stadium with Mr. Jerry Jones. Errol Spence had just won. I kind of was forcing you on who you were going to fight. You had your choice. Then I was in the ring with Danny Garcia here, you're with, watching that fight to see who's going to win that fight before you make your decision. You landed on this man here. I know you have said, and you said yesterday, that that was because, a big part of it was his undefeated record. But ultimately, why did you choose Keith Thurman now?
I choose Keith Thurman because I believe that we can bring a good fight to the fans. We can make more action in the ring. That's what I want, because I want to prove that at age of 40, I can still fight toe-to-toe with my opponent.
Well, your name certainly came out of my mouth in many post-fight interviews, and one that it came out in was yours. We talked about 2019. You had said that this was your get-back year. You didn't really want to fight for a big fight necessarily until 2020, unless it was Manny Pacquiao, of course. Well, you get Manny Pacquiao, but there was a little rust in that last fight, and your plan was to wait till 2020 for a big fight. So have you had to ramp up your training? Have you had to change your mindset because of that?
No, this is a big fight as far as the stage goes, but, Pacquiao's a little fighter, so it's a big fight against a little guy, I mean, it's a little different, the reach, and he's a veteran. I've dismantled veterans in the past. I've dismantled veterans throughout my whole career. I believe I would have destroyed Manny Pacquiao 5 years ago when he was with Top Rank. So at the end of the day, I've always been ready for this fight. I'm a world-class fighter. Manny's never fought a fighter like me who has the lateral movement, the speed, and the power. He's fought people, that have speed. He's fought people that have power, but not all in one. And he's never fought somebody this young, this strong, this hungry, and I'm coming for him.
When did you get back to training? I know you went to Japan, you got married after that fight, you had some personal things you dealt with. When did you get back in the gym?
I was in the gym, 4 weeks ago. Just getting some small preparation. I said, I know we're in negotiations for this Pacquiao fight. I don't want to do what I did last camp. I don't want to have to stress about my weight. And I want to get the ball rolling and use the momentum from my last training camp. It's been several years since I fought twice in 1 year. So I'm really looking forward to being back, not just in the ring, but as a truly active world champion. And who better to showcase my skills and talent in front of the whole world? My first pay-per-view fight, Manny Pacquiao, So I'm looking forward to July, and I'm looking forward to being back at the MGM Grand. And like he said, he chose me because it will be an exciting fight.
It most definitely will. Manny, yesterday, Keith said he plans to retire you. Your fans don't like that. What do you think of that?
Like I said, a lot of my opponents saying a lot of useless words before the fight. But when when we get into the ring, it will change. Same things happen, and also most of my opponent is bigger than me, but I beat them all, so I'm not worried about that. So
he didn't beat them all with 7 losses, but okay, you know, but okay.
You are 10 years his senior. What's different about the 40-year-old Manny Pacquiao than the 30-year-old Manny Pacquiao?
I think experience is very important for this fight. Experience is very usable for this fight, and especially fighting undefeated. So I want him to experience losing in his record.
Keith, yesterday you said that one of your keys to victory is fight IQ. Do you believe that you have a better fight IQ, or higher fight IQ rather, than Manny Pacquiao?
I do. I mean, I've always seen Manny Pacquiao as a world-class fighter, not a world-class boxer. There's a little bit of a difference. It's how you use the ring when you're in the ring. You know, some of the decisions. Oh, you're going to see. I'm going to trip him up. His feet are going to be so, he ain't going to know what direction to move into. He's going to be hopping over here, hopping over there, hopping, you know. At the end of the day, man, I know who I am as a fighter, and it will be proven come July. You know, I mean, I know he likes to quote Bible verses, so I'll let you know he's getting crucified. What?
This question's for Freddie. You have been with Manny for 16 years. What have you seen from him of late that impresses you most?
One resume is work ethic. It's unbelievable. He still trains as hard today as he did the first day I met him, and he's dedicated, and his work ethic is just unbelievable. It's just work in the gym, and that's why we beat fighters, because we work harder than guys like that one over there. Yeah, you.
Oh, you work harder than me? Okay. Okay. We'll see in July.
Okay.
You know, yesterday, Manny, it seemed like you got a kick out of Keith making comments about you not getting hit in the face. But considering the style of a Keith Thurman, is that a concern for you?
Well, he's saying that I don't get hit in the face. It's true, because that's my focus in training, to hit my opponent and to don't get hit. And footwork, hand speed, like that. That's my focus. Of my style, my opponent can easily say, "Oh, I'm easy opponent. I'm easy fighter to beat." But when we get in the ring, they will realize that it's not that easy compared to what they say.
What is the biggest difference, in your opinion, in your last opponent to this man sitting here?
Oh, this is different because
Yes.
he's an aggressive fighter, and I like that. I thought Broner is before the fight he talked too much like that. He want to be
Shocking,
aggressive
right?
to
Yeah.
fight toe to toe with me, and then when we get to the ring, I think the whole round, all four corners of the ring, he ran there. But this opponent is different. Thurman, he's aggressive. He throw a lot of punches, and I'm hoping that on July 28th he will stand on what he said, that he will fight toe to toe with me. So, let's see.
Keith, before we wrap this up, why would you watch this fight?
Like I've been saying all week long, I'm destroying the legend of Manny Pacquiao. His legacy ends on July 20th, and my legacy begins. You know, he's had a tremendous career. He's an inspiration to many people, not just throughout the Philippines, throughout all of America, young boxers all around the world. I mean, he's just done so much, and we all love him, we respect him, and I'm respectfully gonna kick the shit out of him.
Well, if you'd like to hear more from these fighters, you can tune in to FS1 tonight inside PBC. That will be at 10 Eastern. Manny, I can't cut you off. Go for it.
Yeah, the reason why the fans need to watch this fight is very important because this fight is once in a lifetime. This is gonna be a best fight of the year.
Pacquiao's last
a lot of action in the ring, and you hear of my opponent say he want to fight toe-to-toe with me, so let's get it on July 28th and fight.
That we will. It's going to be sensational. That is July 20th at MGM. As Jimmy Lennon mentioned, you can purchase your tickets now. And without further ado, I'll hand it back over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
And ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss this action. It's Saturday, July 20th at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. First, we have Fox PBC Fight Night with the featured bout, the IBF Super Welterweight Championship of the World. Caleb Plant, Mike Lee is the featured attraction on that. Then in the same ring, the same night following that, we have the big epic welterweight showdown for the WBA Welterweight Championship of the World. Manny Pacquiao versus Keith one-time Thurman. Tickets are available right now, AXS.com or at any MGM Resorts International box office. You don't want to miss this. It's a big night coming your way, courtesy of Premier Boxing Champions.
Okay, media members, we're going to do Manny Pacquiao television first at the banner in the back. Television only. Keith Thurman is going to come meet with the writers in the main TV here. Only writers. Manny Pacquiao in the back at the TVs.